Hello everyone, and welcome to the second video in a three-part series about VTP. In the last video, we took a look at how VTP works logically and some of the extra functionality as well. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at how to get VTP deployed in a virtual environment such as Cisco Packet Tracer, which is what I'm going to be using today. Getting into the test environment, we can see that there are 3 switches with 5 client PCs total, and with the IP address for each machine posted above them for easy access. The network is not currently set up with any VLANs or trunk links, so let's get right into setting up the network for VTP. To start, we're going to need to create trunk links between all 3 of our switches. So in order to do that, simply hop in to any switch, go into global configuration mode by typing configure terminal, and type in the interface you want to change to a trunk link, and type in switch port mode trunk. Let's go and do the same for the rest of them. Alright, now after setting up the trunk links, we can then specify the roles we want our switches to play in VTP. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and be setting up switch 2 as the VTP server, and switch 1 and switch 3 as VTP clients. So in order to do this, let's first set up the server by hopping into our switch and type in VTP mode server. So by default, the mode is already set to server, so we see this little message here. But moving to switch 1 and 3, we'll do the same thing by typing in client, and we can see the device is set to client mode now. Once the modes have been set up on our switches, we will also need to set up the VTP domain on the switches, as well as the VTP password. So in order to do this, it's also fairly simple. Just gotta type in VTP domain and then name it whatever you want. And then for the password, it's VTP password, and you can also name that whatever you'd like. And we'll go ahead and do the same for switches 1 and 2. Whoops. Now that we have VTP set up on our switch network, we can go ahead and start creating and propagating our VLANs. For this example, I'm going to be creating VLANs 10, 20, and 30 on switch 2 and have them be copied to the other switches using VTP. So in order to do this, I'm going to open up configure terminal, and I'm just going to go ahead and type in VLANs 10, 20, and 30. So now if we do show VLAN brief, we can see that we have created the VLANs 10, 20, and 30 on switch 2. Now if we open up, say, switch 3 and use the same command, we can see that the VLANs 10, 20, and 30 have also been created on switch 3 and also on switch 1 as well. Well, that just about wraps up the video, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, there is a video uh, that is also out in this series that explains VTP in a more general setting and lets you know how exactly it works. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and dive into uh, troubleshooting and taking just a deeper look at the messages being sent uh, behind the scenes when using VTP.